Hi everybody. This is probably going to be a rather quick video, but I have to share this with you guys. I feel so blessed. I saw the most beautiful sunset today that I've seen in 6 months here. And the day started out so, I don't know. I woke up at like 4 o'clock in the morning because I went to bed too early, and then I was doing all this little work, you know, busy work before it was time to go to work, and thinking that I was going to get some writing in and whatever. I got my really good breakfast, you know, I was being a very good girl because there was a ship in today and whatnot. So I got my really good breakfast all done and got in the car and headed off to the shop. As I was driving out of the driveway, I was like, wow, what a beautiful day. I can see the mountains. It's so gorgeous. And I got to the shop, and I got the shop completely opened, and I have to laugh at myself. You know, you hear this little, remember the little joke that says that God laughs while we're making plans? Well, God was definitely laughing today because I got to the shop. I'm going to get to, you know, my other post really early, so I got to the shop and I got it all opened, and I'm ready for my employee to show up. And I went off and I talked to my friends for a little bit, and I came back and I'm like giving my employee the last minute little briefing on what we need to do. And this wind came up out of nowhere. It was just like this great big gust of wind. It started blowing stuff around, and I have never seen rain that hard and that fast since I've been on the island. It was like torrential rain for 45 minutes. It was raining so hard until the gutters couldn't keep up with the rain, and so water was going everywhere. I was soaking wet. My employee was soaking wet. Merchandise was soaking wet. There was nothing to do but laugh, you know. After a little while, it was like, okay, so the universe has another plan for us today. And so it rained and rained and rained and rained and rained, and finally I got the shop closed again. And I came home, I was exhausted, and I went to sleep, and then I woke up like 3 hours later, halfway through the day. I had missed the ship. And, you know, with all of that, it seems like it should have been like a not good day, right? And I finally went to the other post, and I got several pieces of jewelry made, and I met and talked to wonderful people. I ran into a lady that can help me to put together a proposal that I need to put together. And, you know, it's like it all turned out wonderful. And I walked out of my other post this afternoon, and I looked at the sky, and it was the most beautiful thing that I have seen. I mean, it looked like a painting. And I realized that I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I don't have any other words. And so I just wanted to share that with you guys. I'm sure that it happens to you all too. You know, you think you're just like clicking along and you're doing it, and God is kind of chuckling and going, no, I'm doing it, and this is what it looks like. And the day could not have been more perfect. I'm really excited about getting ready for the new challenge, and all these things are falling into place to make that new challenge just rock. And that's so exciting. And I have a favor to ask of you guys. If any of you are public speakers and do workshops and that type of thing, my habit for doing workshops, I've done several, but my the way that I do workshops is that I just show up and I talk, and I work off the audience. I work off of the people that are present, and they're wonderful, and we all have a good time, but it's extremely spontaneous. And from the last conference that I went to, I have an opportunity to do a series of workshops in the islands of Hawaii that are state funded, and I don't have that, but they want written information, and I don't know how to do written information. Or at least I'm not consciously aware of it. And so I'm putting out the call. If anybody out there has worked in that venue or that kind of venue where you have to have a written plan, like a lesson plan, please, I need to talk to you. Because I don't know how to do that. Like I said, I show up and I talk, and I usually, the workshop, the seminar unfolds as we go along, and everybody's needs are met, everything works. But these guys are corporate, and they don't understand that fluidity and that intuitive way of doing things, and I haven't proven myself to them. This is something where someone else is sponsoring me. Everything else that I've done has been workshops and whatnot that I put together, I publicized, and then people came to hear what it was that I was offering. And this time someone else is, the state is paying me, and then they are sending their people. So it's a very different way of doing what it is that I do. So if anyone has any tips, I'm so needing them, and I so would want to talk to you. Thank you, guys. And like I said, I am so blessed, and so are you. Aloha.